Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to talk about success strategies, particular those that we all need in period 9. As you know, period 9 has officially started in 2024 and it will go all the way until 2043. Now, that 20-year stretch is likely going to be rather volatile. There's going to be a lot of changes politically, economically, socially, and that requires for us to adapt to the new circumstances. And obviously, we need new strategies in order to survive period 9, but also to thrive and make the best of it. And that's why we are looking at what particular strategy matches your energy to make the most of period 9. Now, for this, we need to know your Life Gua. So what you do is you go to this link here, and I'll also post it in the description to the video, so you can just copy paste, and then you're going to be asked to plot your Bazi chart. It's not so important to know the time of birth. If you don't know it, that's fine. That usually is not needed in order to determine the Life Gua. So just plot your Bazi chart, and then you will get a box like this. And within this box, we are focusing on the Life Gua. So here we have Lifestyle Life Gua. So the number in brackets is what you're looking at. In most instances, it's the same as the Life Star, but not in all. So make sure that you check. So the one in brackets, that is your Life Gua. And the Life Gua determines what you should be focused on strategically in the long run. It doesn't have to happen tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of people hear what they have to do, and then they're like, oh my God, I have to implement all of this within a week's time. That's not what I'm talking about. This is a long-term strategy. Again, period 9 lasts over the course of 20 years. Just make sure you're not only adapting to these strategies by year 19, right? So slowly but surely move towards the strategy that matches your Life Gua energy. All right. So let's have a look. So if you have Life Gua 1, so that's a water gua. And the keywords for you are strategic thinking, innovation, and adaptability. So they're very, very broad because obviously we are all living in different life circumstances. We all have different professions. We all have different careers. So making this too narrow doesn't really help anyone. What is key is that you keep these terms in your mind, whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, strategic thinking, learn to be more strategic, adapt faster, and innovate. And what is very important for those who have the Life Gua number 1 is that they embrace the opportunities that are presented to them in the realm of digital transformation and online platforms or whatever is going on in that in the IT and the tech world. Yeah, embrace those opportunities. A lot of us reject new technologies because they're scary or they seem too complicated or there's always a little bit of a hesitancy towards them. But if you have Life Gua 1, you need to embrace those technologies. You need to align yourself with the trends that happen in the remote work world, that happen in the digital education realm, and also as it pertains to automation and AI. Yeah, so follow the trends and see how you can use these trends to your favor. And then you're going to be in alignment with period 9. Now, for those with Life Gua number 2, the keywords are stability, leadership, and financial control. So again, very, very broad because we need to make sure that wherever you are in life right now, whatever you do in life, you can actually use these keywords and make use of them. So step into leadership roles. Make sure that you learn something about financial management, financial services. Become more interested in the financial world, essentially, and focus on long-term stability. Whether that is career stability, whether that's financial stability, stability is key for those who have Life Gua too. If you don't have a long-term plan, financial plan, for example, start putting one in place. I know a lot of us, we just try to put that off because, you know, having a long-term financial plan first requires us to take a very, very honest look at our financial situation, and a lot of us don't like what we see. But that doesn't really help to get stability. So stability is key here. Focus on long-term stability and sustainable growth. Even if it's slow growth, even if it's small and incremental, as long as things are growing. And in terms of aligning yourself with the energies of period 9, it's also important that you do learn financial literacy. This is important for everyone in period 9, but particularly for those who have Life Gua 2. And look at if you're investing, look at traditional businesses and check how they thrive in period 9, and then make strategic investments in those traditional businesses rather than just following all the trends, all the new sort of investment opportunities. You can do that as well, but also take a closer look at traditional businesses and those especially who remain competitive and successful. Now, if you have Life Gua 3, then the keywords for you are communication, flexibility, and negotiation. So essentially what you need to do to be in alignment with period 9 is utilize your network and your communication skills. Whether that is in a legal profession, whether that is in a corporate environment, in social media, digital marketing, whatever, communication is key. You need to become a communicator. And you also need to learn to adapt much better to remote work and just digital collaboration, not necessarily just physical one, but digital collaboration across continents, across countries. Try to collaborate with more people, communicate with more people. It's important for you to monitor social platforms and especially how you can make use of them. Yeah. Any type of digital transformation that involves communication will bring you forward. So make sure that you are a little bit more open to these sort of developments. And it's okay for you to even become a bit of a disruptor and use platforms or use tech innovations that are not as widely accepted as others. Yeah, so just become a little bit more open-minded to those. Then we've got Life Gua 4. So for Life Gua 4, the keywords are creativity, emotional intelligence, and intellectual growth. So if you want to really, really tap into the potential of period 9, embrace personal development and creative self-expression. Do something that really shows who you are. You know, you may not be an artist, but that doesn't mean that you cannot be creative. And, you know, creative professions or creative hobbies even can be absolutely everything. You know, you maybe, you know, maybe you love photography, then do that. Maybe you just like to dance at home. That's also fine. That's also a creative expression. So let it all out. Yeah. Express yourself more freely and without being, without feeling ashamed or, you know, embarrassed about it. And so, what is also very good for you if you find sort of like a niche in education, for example, or in coaching or in wellness. If you do something within those industries, whether you be a provider in the education industry or wellness industry, or whether you are a client or an end user, doesn't really matter. But the more you tap into this, the more in alignment with period 9 you will be. So in period 9, anyway, there's an increased demand for anything that that supports mental and emotional health, education, and personal transformation. So if you somehow tap into this, with whatever it is that you're doing, you're on the right path. Then we've got Life Gua 6. So for Life Gua 6, the keywords are leadership, innovation, and emotional intelligence. So focus on leading in technology and entrepreneurship. Yeah, so for those with Life Gua 6, entrepreneurship will become more and more important. Maybe you already have an idea for something that you want to do, and you've never really had the urge, or you never really had the courage to actually do it. In period 9, you have the ability to do your own thing. Use your strategic mind to become an entrepreneur. Maybe it's just a side gig. That's also fine, you know. If you don't want to go all out, all by yourself, that's perfectly fine. But become a little bit more entrepreneurial. You have a lot of ideas, and those ideas are money-making ideas. So use your innovative streak to make them happen. Yeah. And look especially also at emerging markets. Look at where you see the gaps in the market. And if you have an idea how to fill that gap in the market, why not try it? Yeah, you've really got nothing to lose. Then those with Life Gua 7, the keywords are communication, stability, and nurturing. So it's very, very important for those who have Life Gua 7 to build emotional connections with the people around you. And this can also be clients. Yeah, if you build an emotional connections with your clients, with your suppliers, your business partners, it's very hard to break those ties apart, even in a tough economy. So focus on nurturing relationships and also on industries that support that. So, you know, healing industries that that really try to help other people. Become a coach, become a mentor. Even if it's just for one person, it doesn't matter. This is sort of like one way to align yourself with period 9. So find a way to integrate this in whatever it is that you're doing. And then for yourself, very importantly, with Life Gua 7 people, you need to find a work-life balance. Life Gua 7 people, they tend to get so caught up in emotional bonds or emotional relationships with other people that they tend to ignore, or they tend to ignore themselves or in their own needs. So make sure that you're also taking care of your own emotional needs, and you nurture yourself. Then we've got Life Gua 8. For Life Gua 8 people, the keywords are resilience, leadership, and action. So Life Gua 8 people are very often not those who take action right away. They tend to think a little bit longer about things, but in period 9, it is important that for Life Gua 8 people that you learn to take action a little bit faster. Focus on industries that are related to Life Gua 8. So for example, green industries, sustainable industries, renewable energy, infrastructure development, these kind of things. If you have clients in those industries, they will be the ones who bring a consistent income stream. You can be a supplier for those industries. You can work in those industries. Even as an employee, that's perfectly fine, but those are the industries that will bring you most success. So anything that deals with sustainability. Yeah. And again, make sure that you learn to take action, and that requires for you to become a little bit more of a leader maybe than you are right now. So learn leadership skills and learn to take action. And then lastly, we've got those who have Life Gua 9. The keywords for you are creativity and emotional intelligence as well. So in order to align yourself with period 9, embrace emotional intelligence. Yeah, embrace artistic expression. Focus on psychological, mental, emotional well-being, and be creative. Yeah, just let the energies flow and just be creative. Don't hold back anymore. You need to shine. Even if you're an employee, I know you're going to be working in a very restricted and organized environment, but even there, speak up when you have an idea, when you have a creative solution to a problem, speak up, because that will help not only the company, but it's also going to help you psychologically, mentally, emotionally, because it's your time to shine and express yourself in period 9. All right. So these are the success strategies, very, very broadly, because of course, you know, everybody has different life circumstances. But broadly speaking, this is what you need to move towards, depending on your Life Gua energy in period 9, right? So I hope this helped, and let me know how you are going to implement this in your life. Put it in the comments. I'm always happy to hear from you. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe to this channel and share this video out with anybody who may be interested. See you guys soon. Take care.